Purity is strength. With abstinence, I gain clarity. With clarity, I gain enlightenment. With enlightenment, I gain purpose. With purpose, I gain unity. Through loyalty, I am saved. The veil shall protect me.
A moment of bravery doesn't qualify you for a lifetime of worship.
You again?
The one that stands out in the shadows. One hand upon your shoulder with a smile.
Oh my!
While the other holds a dagger in the darkness, aimed at your spine.
Who are you?
The Executor of the Veil has arrived for your first conference, my Empress. Shall we grant admittance?
I am prepared. Bring him forth.
Very well, Empress. I give you the Executor of the Veil, Senator Erarch of Lancunia.
Empress Celestina, what a remarkable gift it is to be in your presence once again.
Erarch, it has been too long. Your presence provides welcome refreshment of fonder memories, even if the circumstances surrounding them were tragic.
The two of you have met before? I was not aware of this.
Well, you'd be aware if you showed up to help us clean up after the Battle of New Vegas. I guess that assignment was just a little too... I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here. Benevolent for you?
New Vegas was built upon a pile of garbage. I have sensitive lungs and don't do well in such conditions.
Uh-huh, sure. Speaking of where you don't belong, Empress Celestina, may I ask why he's even here?
What do you mean, Erarch?
Consultations between the Executor of the Veil and Prodigium's ruler are supposed to be sacred and confidential. Empress Celestina, I sincerely apologize, but with the utmost respect to the Imperium, this palace, and especially you, this asshole's gotta go.
Oh my!
You are out of line, Senator. How dare you employ such naughty language in front of the Empress?
It's all right, Azzorion. In fact, you may leave us.
But he just... You can't just let him say such brutish things in the Holy Sinu throne room!
Your passionate defense of our temple is appreciated, brother. However, you are no longer needed in this room. You seem tired. You should rest.
Yes, I'm a bit weary. I'm going to sleep and dream up oceans of beautiful, sweaty cocks washing over me like a big wet blanket of satisfaction, and then feel unduly guilty about that as soon as I wake up.
I see. Rest well, Azzorion. He does wish to obey the veil. He simply struggles to do so.
Wow. You know, I get how powerful you are, but you really need to be more careful about breaking sacred decrees so casually like that.
Yes, it is gravely forbidden to use one's powers on a fellow Sinu. However, he was keeping us from each other. We have suffered through far too many sterile calls and messages, darling. I missed your wisdom, your wit, your warmth.
And I missed a whole lot of parts of you, too.
Senator, you're not respecting the minimum safe pelvic distance as outlined by scriptures of the Veil.
Oh, you're giving me ideas, Empress.
Terror! Why must you always ruin these moments of ours with your lewd notions?
How do you know what I'm thinking? My species is immune to your powers, after all. Or did you forget why the Executor of the Veil has always been lampooning?
I'm certain your mind is currently immaculate with only the most chaste images of us. I will have you know that I am well aware of your reputation, Senator.
Hey, the more I openly live in opposition to the Veil, the less Prodigium suspects I'm secretly the Coven of Nine's most trusted servant and advisor. That being said, I'm not gonna lie and say all the debauchery I get up to is just about keeping up appearances.
I know you have your needs. And honestly, I do dream of being the one to fulfill them. I am torn between the libidinous feelings your subversive presence inspires and my faith in the Veil. However, in the end, my conviction in purity endures.
I'm aware. Just as I'm sure you're aware of how much fun it would be to make an exception one of these days.
How absolutely maddening it is that your candor elicits such hesitation, yet also inspires my deepest confidence. Concerning the latter, I require your guidance. You are aware that Athena's memory is perfect, yes?
I am. So, what's the deal? You need some help understanding why a particular recollection has been dancing around your mind as of late?
That's just it. I've begun to see visions of events I'm sure I've never personally witnessed. I'm not certain, but perhaps they are events that have yet to occur.
What are you telling me? That you can see the future now?
They're just vague shapes and voices, difficult to decipher. I've seen momentary glimpses of some kind of great battle between organic and synthetic life, and a man and a woman igniting a planet on fire with their beautiful and defiant dance. But there are two visions that have been recurring, and they're becoming more and more clear over time. One splendid and one dreadful.
This might be a bit out of my league, but can you describe them to me?
The splendid one is the vision of an obscure yet cordial being. They reach out their hand, and as I take it, I feel the destiny of Prodigium is warm and safe. In the other, I am disturbed by an eruption from a massive and robust pillar of darkness, spurting an almost achromatic material with a magnitude capable of blotting out the stars. It comes forth, and I cannot escape as it blinds me.
Yeah, I'd hate to break it to you, but that last one sounds suspiciously phallic.
I am serious, Error. Prodigium is in an uproar. Anger and resentment swell within it. My people now fear the Veil when they should welcome its salvation. I only wish for a better Prodigium. No, the best Prodigium for them all. Casadora wishes for me to rule as she would. But I must persuade my people to follow our way of life free from the harsh coercion with which they have become accustomed. I will not repeat the errors she so brazenly lauded as progress.
Well, if you're looking for perspective on the future, maybe you should study the past. Might I suggest a trip to the Imperium archives? Perhaps you can dig up a few lessons from her mistakes there.
Are you speaking of the ossuary? Yes, that's an excellent idea. I will use it to find the answers I require.
Just out of curiosity, did you manage to develop any other crazy new Xenu powers?
Recently, I levitated an entire empty Imperium battleship for nearly 5 minutes, then folded it into itself until it was the size of this room. Oh, and I'm currently working on creating thermonuclear explosions with my mind.
Oh, Celestina. I forgot how hilarious you could be.
Yes, hilarious. I was absolutely joking just now.
Anyways, I have work to attend to, so if that's all.
Must you leave me so soon, darling? Don't you want to cuddle and talk about our feelings?
Oh, babe. You know I'd love that. But please accept my apologies. Maybe next time.
Oh, all right. I know this can be frustrating for you, Erark. I respect your life as you respect mine. I just hope that one day, our lives and desires will become unified as one.
Celestina. Darling, I'm counting on it.
Welcome to the Imperium Archives. How may I assist you?
Curator, I wish to visit the ossuary.
Sorry, no listing found for salad tossing ferry.
That's not what I... Ossuary. Take me to the ossuary.
The ossuary is access restricted. Please provide your name, title, and password.
Celestina, Empress, Aurora 117.
Confirmed. Welcome, Empress Celestina.
Curator, tell me about this place.
The ossuary is where the Imperium stores confidential records for all the permanently displaced or extinct sentient species of Prodigium.
Good. I need to know some details.
Sorry, I cannot help you. Blow some males.
What? Curator? When was the last time you received maintenance?
This platform last received maintenance approximately 83 cycles ago.
I'll have to see to that. Can you find some records for me?
Certainly. Which record would you like to view?
Show me everything you have concerning Venera.
Now retrieving the Venera files. Please stand by.
Review. Mount Shikaka.
Although active for centuries, Mount Shikaka became fatally dangerous on a global scale after an unfortunate series of tectonic plate shifts. It was determined that the volcano would produce an Armageddon-level disaster within a few months. Empress Casadora maintained the planet's quarantine status.
Why did she maintain the quarantine? Why were the Veneran people not evacuated immediately?
Despite there being adequate time and logistics available to evacuate the population, the official citation lists the reason as moral incompatibility.
Playback. Day 0. How horrible.
Would you like to know more?
No, I'm done with this. Locate new selections.
Sorry. Deflate. True interaction. Command unknown.
No! Main menu! Just go back to the main menu!
Now returning to the main menu.
Wait! What are these?
These are the Solar Archives.
Solars? They aren't extinct, nor is their planet destroyed. Why are they here? When were these files added?
These records predate the establishment of New Vegas, the first Imperium-recognized solar outpost.
How is that possible?
The data in these archives was removed from the solar vessels upon their arrival to Prodigium.
Show me the data.
Sorry, archive locked. Please provide access code.
Access code? I'm the Empress. Override.
Sorry, override failed. Please provide access code.
Guest?
Incorrect. 2 attempts remaining. Please provide access code.
Password?
Incorrect. 1 attempt remaining. To avoid system shutdown, please provide the correct access code.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Code accepted. Now accessing the requested archive.
Playback. Video content. Curator, is this the true homeworld of the Solars?
Yes, it was called Earth.
How strikingly beautiful. Teeming with life, culture, and industry. Just like one of our core worlds in Prodigium. Oh, play the next clip. I wish to see more. Ah! Oh my! Oh my! Playback cease!
Volume increased. Activating Zoom. Thank you for visiting the Imperium. We hope to see you again soon.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. There's only one person that could have hidden that data. But why?
Empress Celestina, I have heard most disturbing news concerning the Cloy. A disgraced general has disobeyed the Supreme Council in order to seek justice. He has broken the millennia-old treaty between the Cloy and the Imperium, and now stalks the system with savage malice.
And for what? What has caused such rancor to consume him?
A solar male broke through their formidable defense grid after freeing one of their most vile criminals from the bastion of ignominious exile. Then they landed on Talisan and did something most debaucherous.
Cassadora, I am the Empress of Prodigium. Though I may be young, I must be aware of that which threatens my kingdom, no matter how abhorrent it may be.
Very well, Celestina. The solar male copulated with the Cloy criminal in the Supreme Council's chambers. They broadcasted the act to all of Prodigium, every network.
Oh my! Is that all?
No. Sodomy was involved.
Oh! You mean he inserted his... into her... This man... If such a noxious scoundrel can break through the Cloy's defenses, he is surely a menace to all my people.
You are correct to fear this miscreant. However, you must also recognize the danger of the Cloy. They are perhaps the only species that pose a legitimate threat to the Imperium. The Imperium was created in no small part to ensure their isolation. Though it is now only one rogue general, his actions may inspire others to step out of line.
Yes, you are correct. This is the first real test of my leadership. I must show Prodigium that they are safe.
What will you do?
I will bring justice. I will make it right.
And how do you propose to do that?
Firstly, we must find this solar. I will dispatch some of our elite forces to the Hydra Nebula, and they will hunt him down.
And after this animal is found?
He is to be arrested. This man will stand trial for his crimes, serving notice to Prodigium that such infractions will not be tolerated under my rule. The Cloy criminal will be delivered back to her people. They will decide her fate, as decreed by their ancient traditions.
My Empress, you agreed that this man is highly dangerous. I advise you to put a bounty on both their heads and simply cut them down now. There's no reason for trials or romantic notions of justice here.
There is always a reason for a fair trial, Azzorion. It is not enough to show the people that they are safe. They must also know that I am a just Empress. These may be criminals, but they have rights. Capture them.
Think upon your ethics, Celestina. You wish to demonstrate justice to your people? Then kill these deplorable creatures. Prodigium will be better off without their corruption seeping into its foes.
I will not begin my reign with such brutality. My decision stands.
This is foolish. Fear leads to greater control than respect. You will learn this lesson the hard way, but not before your people suffer for it.
I have ordered their arrest, and that will be all for now.
Celestina!
I will not!
Celestina, calm yourself.
It was your reign that divided Prodigium. Your vicious deeds! I refuse your poisonous counsel, witch!
Please, stop it, now!
I don't... I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Your powers are beyond anything we have ever seen. That is why you were chosen to take my place. Celestina, you must be careful until you learn to completely control them.
You're right. I must be careful. I must learn.
Good. Now, I will give the order to seek and destroy those traitors.
You will give the order to arrest them. You no longer sit upon the throne. You must learn to control yourself as well.
Yes, my Empress.
He put it in her... Oh my, what kind of person would do such a thing?
Celestina! What a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you? Any more of those Xenu prophecies keeping you awake at night?
Indeed, they are. Most recently, I had 2 short visions, both disturbing, of black winds descending upon the palace, of the death of a great warrior, and the anarchy it inspired. That is not why I'm calling, my love. I found what you were talking about in the ossuary. Please, tell me, why did Cazador confiscate the entire history of a species?
When the solar ships were first discovered, we herded them onto the garbage planet that eventually became New Vegas. Every inch of their ships was scoured. Inside, we found a portable sort of backup for this rudimentary, primitive data network. They referred to it as the Internet. Although it was only a localized version of the network as a whole, we learned some crazy shit about Earth. The craziest being they actually had several of their own religions that were remarkably similar to the Veil.
The Solars had their own form of worship? That's good, isn't it? Doesn't that demonstrate that they can potentially accept ours?
Yeah, that's what Casadora thought too. Unfortunately, she ignored a few things. Like the part about those beliefs also resulting in an endless cycle of hatred, war, and bloodshed throughout all recorded history. Sound familiar? On top of that, every single Solar in Prodigium is the descendant of a hardened criminal from their galaxy. I love them, but those lunatic mammals aren't exactly quick to embrace someone revoking their freedom.
I am still convinced that it was Casadora's methods that led to the hatred and fear of our religion, not the Veil itself. The Veil is not meant to restrict autonomy. It is meant to guide the faithful towards making the right choices so that they can be safe beneath it.
Trust me, I'm well aware of what you think it's supposed to do.
Tell me about the Solars. They remain an enigma to me. How could they be capable of such beauty and such depravity at the very same time?
I've actually thought about that a lot. And it probably has something to do with their lifespan. It's so short compared to almost any other species in Prodigium. But when they're determined to do something, good fucking luck stopping them.
I see. Perhaps that sense of mortality makes them fear a wasted life more than anything else, which is why they are so determined to act on their impulses, no matter how dangerous they may be. I imagine that is why New Vegas was so popular. That kind of self-destruction became alluring, even for our most devout.
You have to understand, some people just aren't meant to walk the path of purity, because they're strongest when they misbehave.
Did you know such a person?
I'm proud to say I did. At one time, he was the biggest fuck-up waste of potential you could possibly imagine. But New Vegas transformed him into something resembling a decent man, well, despite his job requirements.
My whole life, I've been told about how I will reach my full potential through obedience. But I feel my powers consistently growing stronger when I misbehave. And now, I feel a fire inside that I cannot deny. I saw some footage in the Solar's data. Perhaps it was some kind of ancient educational video. I experienced ravenous inclinations on display during an almost vicious mating ritual.
And the Empress herself is confessing to me that she got turned on watching a porno. Wow. Is this happening right now?
I feel so guilty for letting it corrupt me. I feel guilty for wanting to explore it more. Yet I also feel guilty for denying myself something I clearly crave. How can I possibly make this go away?
I have an idea. Maybe you could describe the thoughts you're having to me in as much graphic detail as possible.
What? No, I could never confess such things. Especially not to you.
Why? Because they're about me?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, oh my. I need a very cold shower followed by a very, very long meditation session.
Oh, come on. Things were just getting good.
Good night, Arrow. Casadora, I feel a sudden disorder within myself. A sharp, twisting spasm of shock in the shallows of my perception. Does it reverberate within you as well?
I felt it within my core, as you did.
Something is amiss.
Empress Celestina, the executor of the Veil has sent word. It is urgent.
Arak, I see. Perhaps he has an answer.
Will you speak with him?
Yes, of course.
Empress Celestina? Lady Casadora?
Please tell me you bring good tidings. That this feeling we shared was no premonition.
Believe me, I wish that were the case. Something has happened for the first time in the history of the Imperium. Lord Azzorion is dead.
No, it cannot be.
My premonition. I saw this come to pass. Dark thoughts stirred in my mind. Fractured essence rupturing from synapse. I know it to be true now. One of the Coven of Nine is lost.
How did this happen?
Hesitate not, Senator. It must be said.
He died at the Temple of Defilement.
The Temple of Defilement?
Senator Erok, there must be some kind of mistake.
There's no mistake. We tracked his beacon, and the wreckage of his shuttle was discovered there.
Brother Azzorion always did struggle with his lechery of the loins. But I don't understand. What caused him to perish?
I'm not sure if I can really...
Erok, please! He was one of the Coven.
He was there to inspect a weapons manufacturing program. But he arrived earlier than scheduled. The facility wasn't safe. There was an accident of some kind, and the entire place was destroyed.
Senator!
Weapons? In the Temple of Defilement? I did not permit this! Why was I not informed of this? I don't understand!
I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
Tell Admiral Miyamoto to prepare our fleet. I must go there, now!
Absolutely not.
What did you say to me?
Celestina, your place is here. Azzorion's spirit has left this plane, and he is one with the Veil now. We can't risk losing another of the Coven of Nine.
Sorry, Cass. I know this isn't exactly the time, but it looks like we're gonna need to reduce the count on that name again.
It's far too dangerous. You should see to your sinew brothers and sisters instead. They are scattered across Prodigium, and you must prepare them for the pain of what has just occurred.
She's right, my Empress. And don't worry. Cassadora and I will start a full investigation. Let us handle this.
You're certain that you will find the truth, Erok? Just swear it, and I will feel protected. I need you now more than ever.
I swear, Celestina. You know I'll always take care of you.
Wait. What is going on here?
Then, yes. I will contact the rest of the Sinew and tell them that Azzorion is gone.
In the meantime, I will speak to the Senator regarding this matter.
Princess Zelda. Empress Celestina, it really is you. Although this is the first time we've spoken, I want you to be aware that you are known to me. Your achievements in combat are renowned throughout Prodigium. You may appear confused, but I see your strength. I see logic and hope that few of your people possess. But there is also anger, hatred, self-loathing. I can feel it emanating from your very core, the one you consistently poison to keep the pain at bay.
What? Nah, you got it all wrong, Empress.
Still, you parade deceit, even in the presence of your Empress. Why? You don't need to hide from me. All I ask is for you to let go. Feel the resentment and complications brought upon you release from your very soul. Address me as you are, not who they wanted you to be, or who you became to survive.
Why are you here?
To show you the compassion your family could not. You see, I too understand what it is like to have something inside you. Something everyone says is dangerous and must be controlled. I know your pain.
What are you trying to say?
Only a power greater than that which you carry within yourself can lead you to serenity. I wish to save you, to lead you to the answer that will end your suffering. But you must admit that you are powerless against the urges inside.
I can't stop myself. I never could.
The chemical dependence that distorts your thoughts. The stream of faceless lovers you open your body and heart to, looking for fulfillment, only to remain empty. The savagery you unleash in every direction in some misguided revenge against something that can't be destroyed, because it would mean destroying you.
What have I become?
Let it all go and feel your rebirth. Do you feel it? Do you feel the safety, the warmth, the acceptance of who you are, no matter your faults or what you have done?
Yes.
Sova? Are you still distracting her?
Do you wish for a better future for yourself?
Yes. I do.
Do you wish to flourish here in Prodigium? To know the path to victory for the war inside?
More than anything.
You can't be serious.
Reach out to me. Give yourself to the wisdom and salvation I present.
I will. Please just tell me how.
Open your heart and accept it. Accept the veil.
The veil. The veil? The fucking veil?
Oh my. Of course. It will guide you and protect you from yourself, just as it has protected countless other grateful followers.
I knew it! I fucking knew! You don't have the answers. You just draw us in with your fancy words and then dump that load of shit right in our faces.
The veil is not a load of shit. Nonsense. It is the way that leads to salvation for all the people of Prodigium.
Salvation? Ha! Tell that to Venera. Or New Vegas. Or what about my planet? Or how about any of the dozens of other species you and your prick-see new friends have decided to fuck over?
My child, mistakes were made in the past. I do not deny that. The veil is meant to teach us all the value of purity. Is it not good to fear those vile impulses that lead to self-destruction?
Holy fuck, this is unreal. Yeah, I got problems. I'm addicted to booze and sex. I got a real bad temper. And acting like a proper lady legit makes me want to murder people. But despite all that shit, I didn't try to hide or turn my back on my problems. I mastered the cocktail of crazy in my head. Now look at me. I'm the grand motherfucking champion of the T-Rena. That said, you know why you understand the pain I feel inside? It's because you fucking put it there!
That's not what I want! I just want Prodigium to be safe. I believe the veil can bring us to a new era of peace.
Listen to all this I believe, crap. Are you seriously the Empress? You sound like a goddamn child.
Princess Maliana, please. You must not speak to me in such a way.
What are you gonna do about it? Put me in prison? Execute me? Oh, wait, no. You're gonna destroy my entire planet because I inspired them to fuck each other senseless?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want from me.
What do I want? I want you to leave everyone the fuck alone. But since you Imperium dipshits can't seem to get that through your heads, here's an idea for you, Empress. How about you shove your new era of peace, along with that thick fucking skull, right up your stupid fucking
Enough. This plea has become a farce. No more negotiating, Celestina.
She won't listen, and I...
She has openly defied you. This is heresy. You are the Empress. You must not bow to anyone. They must bow to you, or they must be punished.
Dalek, where are we with the engine?
Working as fast as I can! Give me a few minutes!
Sova just told the Empress to stick her head where the sun don't shine. A few minutes ain't something we fucking got.
Seriously? Holy shit. Look, man, this thing has some kind of data-coded locking mechanism on it. Good thing we have a master freaking hacker on the team, huh?
Demi, get Fortune on the line and patch her into the engine room right away. I'm heading to the Phoenix.
Aren't you quite certain, my lady? That ship has royalty on it. If we fire upon them, consequences could be vast.
You heard the princess yourself, Mayumoto. The law states she can't be royalty if she rejects the veil. She's nothing more than a criminal consorting with smugglers, in possession of stolen Imperium military technology. That is a capital offense. Not to mention the treasonous implication of what she suggested the Empress do with her face and anus. This is the ship we've been hunting. They practically forced us into war with the Cloy. Something we managed to avoid for millennia.
You're right. They threaten all tradition. The veil. They must pay for what they've done.
Admiral Mayumoto. Kill them.
Empress, is this your wish?
Yes. Destroy that ship.
Very well. Open fire!
All this meaningless extolling about the virtues of change. Every ruler wants to be both loved and obeyed. Do you think I never tried such naive tactics? As you can now see, the stark reality is somewhat different.
I had no answer for her.
I warned you not to be lenient. You should have ordered them to be shot on sight from the start. Now, you've cost dozens of Imperium soldiers their lives. Not to mention the princess is now lost to us.
What if she was right? What if the veil does bring nothing but sorrow upon my people?
Nonsense. She was corrupted by those beasts. This is how being Empress works in Prodigium. You are responsible for the future of hundreds of sentient species, all of them uniquely defiant. If you let even a single one of these creatures get out of line, it will turn into a decay of order that cannot be stopped without bloodshed. Today, that blood is on your hands. That is why the Veil was created, to teach them to obey.
And what about Azzorion? Does his blood stain my hands? Or the Veil?
Our brother was not strong enough to maintain divinity.
What if he was never meant for it? What if the pressure of purity indeed led to his end? What if he would have prospered if allowed to be one with his butt-lust and not resigned to ass-lurking in the shadows?
How dare you insinuate such deplorable, treasonous lies?
How dare I? How dare I? Our brother is dead! Prodigium is in chaos! You did this! You made him hate himself! You made the entire galaxy hate us!
What are you doing?
I can feel their hatred boiling my mind! Do you wish to feel it? And burn like the ones you condemned!
Celestina! You're hurting me! Use your powers on me?
Just a little bit.
First you blaspheme the veil. Then you break the one sacred promise that can never be broken.
And you have broken your duty to me and our people. You are no longer the Empress. And I do not agree with how you serve the veil.
You sympathize with those that seek to see us in ashes. This was a mistake. You were a mistake.
Celestina, is everything all right?
Erok, you're here.
Of course. You guys just opened fire on a fucking...
Oh my, it feels so amazing, so forbidden.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does.
Erok, it's too good.
Really? I think we should take this just a little further.
Yes, yes. No, I have to stop.
Oh.
Darling, what is it?
No, I mean, oh, as in that was so amazing.
So much has changed, and so quickly. I fear that all in which I believe may be a lie. I need time to think about this.
Sure, no problem. I'll just be over here dealing with the biggest case of blue balls in the history of ever.
You're always such a gentleman. Thank you for being here for me. You're all I have left. remarkable valor. A hero. Is it you? Has it really been you all this time? No. Why? The rest of the Coven of Eight have ignored my pleas for aid. It seems I am alone in the eye of this storm.
Pardon my intrusion, Empress Celestina. But my ship is ready, and we must depart immediately.
Yes, of course. The time for battle is at hand. I should be scared, Admiral. But I am not. I have had a vision of this moment. One that I believe will come to pass.
A vision? What did you see?
I cannot say. Or it may not come to pass.
The fleet has arrived at the Requital flagship. However, if we proceed any further, we will be within range of her formidable defenses. I await your orders, Empress Celestina.
Oh, what a behemoth of a ship. Are you certain you can defeat them?
Yes, I believe so. However, our numbers are not yet what they should be for this kind of assault. We will suffer heavy casualties unless we wait for reinforcements from the Fourth Fleet.
I agree. The responsible thing to do is just sit back and wait for the cavalry to arrive.
But what if the cannon fires again? Then an entire planet will be lost.
I know this isn't easy for you, and this may very well be the greatest threat Prodigium has ever faced, but we must be patient. We'll get through this. Together.
Yes, you're right. Miyamoto, we will wait for reinforcements.
What the fuck is going on here?
Is that... It's the Mary Celeste. What are they doing here?
Well, they're traitors to the Imperium, aren't they? Yeah. They're probably here to save Blythe.
If that is the case, would you care to explain why the Requital are trying to shoot them down?
Who gives a flying fuck? Celestina, we gotta make a move, right now.
But you literally just said we should wait for reinforcements.
Well, babe, I did not account for these scumbags showing up. This is our chance to end them. Send in the troops. Their sacrifice will be both noble and necessary, and those that perish will be remembered as heroes. Send them in! Go, 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 go!
Erark, you are in no place to determine what is heroic and what is not. I am the commander of the First Fleet, and the only one here permitted to give a tactical assessment of the situation.
And I'm the only senator left. Pardon me, but this is far beyond a military problem at this point. This concerns every single constituent in the galaxy.
The time for politics has passed, so save your nonsense for somebody who cares.
Both of you, enough! It is no accident.
Celestina? You okay, babe?
What has become of the galaxy? What of my people?
I just finished giving an emergency address. Considering the whole planet fiasco, it's amazing how much things are actually calming down.
Azzorion is dead, and Casadora is lost beneath the Bukaki blockade. There are only 7 of us left, and the others in the Coven scattered in fear. They would not speak it, but I know why. Casadora turned them against me. Now, they believe I had something to do with this.
You're right. I couldn't stop her from getting to them. But at least we still have each other.
Perhaps. But my faith in you has been disrupted. The way you acted during the battle at the Requital flagship, you sounded just like Casadora when she screamed vicious influences into my ear.
You're right. I was out of line. But unlike Casadora, I assure you, it was only because I was trying to protect you and your position as Empress.
Protect me? It seems those criminals you begged us to destroy were the ones trying to protect me.
If that's how you really feel, then it's time I showed you the truth. As the executor of the Veil, you know it is my job to not only receive your decrees and put them into motion, but to spy on those that would threaten the Imperium.
What are you saying?
Those people aboard the Mary Celeste did not care to save you. The captain, this mad lad, I said that he was acquainted with Blythe for a reason. He used to serve under her in the Solar Navy. As you can see from this footage, they had a falling out.
None of this would have happened if you had joined me when I asked.
I knew it was a mistake. I looked into your eyes while you were chained up in that infirmary, and I saw a monster staring back at me. I knew whatever honor you had was gone back then, and that's why I didn't come with you.
At some point, he became aware of Blythe's plot to neutralize the Senate. Naturally, being a filthy criminal, he had no objection to this. It was only when she threatened the Teely homeworld that he took action.
Teely aggression will not be tolerated. I cannot let any harm befall Lazy-chan.
I assume you are familiar with Lazy-chan.
Lazy-chan? I don't know how anyone could think that she is not the most beautiful and talented T-pop star of all time. Of all time.
That is why he destroyed the cannon. To protect his waifu, not to assist you, or to protect the people from evil. And as far as his overall objectives go, he's made that perfectly clear. You asked for me to investigate what happened at the Temple of Defilement, so I did. And I found Azzorion's death was no accident.
It was you. You screwed my entire species. No! It can't be!
You're right. It was no accident. They killed him.
I became aware of this just before the battle, but we had to act fast. There was no time to tell you. As soon as I saw the Mary Celeste arrive, I knew we had to destroy it. I tried to explain, but that dick-ass Miyamoto wouldn't stop questioning me every step of the way.
I'm so sorry, darling. Please, I beg for your forgiveness. I should have never doubted you. Now those animals are roaming Prodigium free to prey upon my people. What am I to do?
No, Celestina. What are we going to do?
What are you talking about?
It's our destiny to save Prodigium. Though the Veil dictates the ruler of Prodigium is meant to be celibate, you now know that scripture is nothing but a weapon that threatens us all.
Yes, it is a trap that must be disarmed.
Then let us achieve peace through our union. I love you, Celestina. Marry me, and we will rule as the first Emperor and Empress of Prodigium.
Oh, Eric, I really like you.
Wow! Wow!
Darling, I'm sorry. It's just my premonition. It's still unclear. The hand of the man that reaches out to me. It must be you. It cannot be any other. But if that is true, I don't understand. We have already joined our hands in sinful embrace, yet the premonition remains in my mind.
Well, hand-holding wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Your plan, the things you've said, they make so much sense. It's almost too perfect, actually. But I want to marry you. I really do. I just need more time. Will you wait for me?
Sure, babe. I understand. I respect you as a woman and your feelings. And I'll give you all the time you need.
Thank you.
But those fuckers on the Mary Celeste are probably going to try and kill us both, so is it okay if I crash here? It is the most heavily guarded place in the galaxy, after all.
Yes, that would be wise. However, I worry that your presence will cloud my judgment regarding this matter. Could you possibly stay at your own place until I'm ready?
Yeah, sure. It's not like we just established it's your fault for letting those assholes live, and now my life is in constant danger or anything.
Oh, darling, I knew you'd understand. I'm going to take some time to meditate upon this. I'll call you.
And I will, unfortunately, be waiting. Again.
Has the Mary Celeste been found yet?
There have been a few sightings by our patrols, but they have unfortunately eluded our capture thus far. Do not worry, my Empress. The unprecedented bounty combined with the immense number of enemies they've made means it's only a matter of time.
A matter of time? I gave you an order to destroy them. If the Imperium Navy cannot even carry out my will against a single ship, what good are you?
But, my Empress, that is the problem. It is a single ship, and Prodigium is vast.
Erarch was right. I should have eliminated them when I had the chance. Who knows what lewd rampage they could embark upon next?
Celestina, you were courageous in the face of a horrible danger to us all. Your steadiness saved many lives that day. Erarch, on the other hand, well, he was behaving like an impetuous child.
Did I ask for your meaningless assessment? You are not to speak of Erarch in such a way. Am I understood?
Celestina, I apologize for this. But you are behaving like an impetuous child as well.
How dare you?
I'm only still here because I held on to the hope that you would be the change Prodigium needs. But now, this misguided rage, the chummy consorting with a scoundrel like Erarch. You actually remind me of Casadora more than anything. I held my tongue far too many times when she sat upon the throne, and countless lives were lost because of my misguided dedication to what I thought was honor. If that is what you are to become, then regretfully, I simply have to say, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh my... Oh, no. Oh, you're right. I've become my mother. Well, sort of. We never really clarified our biological relationship, or even how the Xenu reproduce anywhere in the script, so I hope everyone read the codex, or they're going to be so confused right now. I'm so sorry. It's just that I've been presented with this incredibly distressing proposal, and I don't know what to do. I feel so much pressure.
You're the ruler of an entire galaxy. Get your shit together. Put on your big girl pants and make some decisions. Preferably ones that don't suck. Goodbye.
Wait, please. Answer just one thing for me before you go. Why do you dislike Erarch?
Why do you ask?
Erarch wants me to marry him.
Ah, so you meant an actual proposal.
He wishes to rule beside me. I think I love him, but I'm not sure. Something just feels like it's missing. What is it you know about him that I don't?
But Celestina, you do know. It does not matter that you don't see what he's hiding from you. It matters that he's hiding something at all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to attend to something quite urgent.
Oh, Eric. Darling.
Fascinating. However, I have someone here with me that might object to that.
Senator Erok of Lancunia, I am hereby ordering your arrest under charges of conspiracy to commit high treason against the throne and my virginity. I demand your immediate surrender. Miyamoto, is that the monster that destroyed our ships?
Indubitably.
He is gone.
Who's gone?
Erok. I felt his spirit leave this plane.
Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
My darling, I did not want it to end this way. I truly did not.
I understand your distress at his passing, Celestina. However, I'm afraid to say I'm not sure we're going to make it out of here alive ourselves.
He will come to our aid. I have seen it. The Mad Lad will save us again. We must continue to hold fast until he does.
Demi, everyone's on board. Get us out of here.
Captain, can you hear me?
Fucking hell, what was that?
What was what?
I could have sworn someone just... I don't know.
This is Empress Celestina. Please, listen to me.
Fuck me!
Are you alright?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, the Empress is apparently communicating with me through telepathy. Just give this a tick to work this out, yeah?
I know what you have done. More importantly, I know why. We both lost somebody close to us. But the battle is not over. It rages on outside that door, and we must join forces before the chaos tears us all apart.
You want me to fight beside the Imperium? Do you know who the fuck I am?
Yes, I do. And right now, the Mad Lad is needed. Join me, and together we will survive this day. I swear it.
Hold please?
Miyamoto! Get that hero inside the ship at once!
You poor thing. The panties have been inside you all along. All you need to do is look down. Give my regards to the board.
We did it! I mean, Celestina, that was incredibly gratuitous. But we did it!
Captain, it appears we have a member of your crew that needs to be returned. Prepare your ship for my arrival.
Wow. She's extremely fucking hot.
So, you are the one known as the Mad Lad. It is an honor to finally meet you in person.
That was a long time ago, Empress Celestina. Now, I'm just the captain.
After the effort you showed today, I think we can safely say the Mad Lad is back. I once told you that you were a warrior. It always feels good to be right about someone in the best way.
All of you
here aboard the Mary Celeste risked your lives to expose and defeat Senator Erok, the whole of Prodigium owes you a debt. You have my thanks, and my apologies, that I did not see through his deception sooner.
They really are a fine harem, aren't they?
I mean, crew. Shit. Fuck. Sorry. I'm not used to being in the presence of someone with dignity, I guess.
Speak for yourself.
Now would be a good time to remove the vomit from your hair.
But there is another reason why I came to see you, Captain. I know why this team of heroes was formed. You all planned to defy the Veil, and to destroy the Imperium itself.
What? Nah, we wouldn't dream of it. We were just doing a few jobs for Erok before he tried to hide what a prick he was by knocking us off.
You also killed my brother.
Okay, that one is true. But to be fair, Azzorion was a pretty big prick too.
Fear not, for I know. I know everything. How do you think I uncovered Erok's lies for myself? I have seen the full, unedited footage from the incident at the Temple of Defilement.
Full, unedited footage, you say? Wow. The Empress herself has seen me cumming my brains out. That's a thing.
Keep in mind, I promised you safe passage from this place. That is a promise I intend to keep. However, I must ask, do you still intend to dethrone me?
You know, Your Highness ship. At this point, I don't think any of us know what the fuck we're doing.
Is that so? You there. What is your name?
Me? I am Dr. Lillian Margaret.
I do feel much better. Wait, how the fuck did you do that?
And what about New Vegas? Do you regret that as well?
I know you. General Elizabeth Blythe. The one who silenced an entire planet with ejaculate.
Quit stalling and answer the question, witch.
I regret so much more than that. I regret never having experienced New Vegas myself. Though I am certain I would not feel comfortable taking part in its attractions, I believe it would have helped me better understand my people.
I hope you do learn to understand your people. Because I swear that I would go to 100 planets in dick milk if it meant stopping you from ever hurting my people again.
What are you really doing here, Celestina? It seems to me like you're just assessing the threat level. Seeing how long that safe passage you promised is going to last.
And may I ask your name?
Fortune.
That's it? Just Fortune?
It's the only one my father ever gave me. But he also gave me the hope that I could change the future of this galaxy. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out if you can do the same.
Erark is dead. The Senate is out of commission, and the rest of the Xenu are likely planning to dethrone me. You want to know why I'm questioning you all? It's because I wish to be as certain as possible about my next actions. Because I am the only one with a claim to that future of which you speak.
So you're like asking us what you should do? If it were me, I'd start with a spa day. You know, full body massage, makeover, whatever you need, girl. Then I'd do some soul searching. Whatever it takes to really figure my shit out.
That's actually not a bad idea. But even though I am not sure of what lies ahead, I am certain of what I must do now.
And what is that exactly?
I'm going to return to the capital and remove the bounty on your ship. Your crew wanted freedom, didn't they? As part of my appreciation for today, you shall have it.
Oh, pardon me. Empress Celestina. Hi, I'm Terran Krosk. Anyways, I was just wondering if you could maybe do us a solid and remove some individual warrants as well? A lot of us have some, you know, unfortunate legal situations going on.
You're adorable. I'll see what I can do. Though I am the Empress, as I said, some forces within the Imperium are mobilizing against me.
I suspect civil war is on the horizon.
So basically, we're still in the shit.
There is nothing I can do to help you with that, or any enemies you have made outside my influence. You must remain vigilant, so one day, your purpose will become just as clear as your passion for each other. I will be leaving now. Take care of yourselves, and do try to stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble? Lady. We are trouble.
I did say try.
Well, I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
Oh. You know what? I knew you'd say that.